It has been my consistent experience that when we engage young people and teens as people with experience, people with valuable input, and invite collaboration, amazing things happen. We are youth founded and an intergenerational organization. We came out of what we now know was the first wave of the opioid crisis in our community, but at that time, what young people were experiencing was a wave of loss that was related to alcohol and substance use. And so that had a huge impact. And adults were over here in one room having this conversation about what should we do? What do young people need? Young people need this. We should be doing this for them.
I kept saying, we need to do something, we need to do something. And my friend said, you should go to these heroin task force meetings.
So she goes to the meeting. A lot of people are saying, the kids should do this, the kids should do that. And she raised her hand and said, why don't you ask the kids what they should do?
And so that's where it all started.
And the answer that young people really had was they needed to feel valued in their own community, and they needed things to do that matched their interests. And so that's really at the heart of our mission still, is that we empower youth through youth-inspired projects that promote responsibility, self-worth, and intergenerational communication. And they can range from something really small, like an afternoon playing kickball, to really ambitious projects like the town of Great Barrington has several murals celebrating W.E.B. Du Bois, who was born here, that were youth created through the Youth Operation Board. So there was a lot of theater, a lot of arts. One of our board members who was there in the very beginning, Reggie Wingo, he talks about just doing things like getting pool noodles and getting people together to have pool noodle fights and just engaging in activities in town that affirmed youth presence in our community. Over the years, what's happened is some program ideas stuck and have grown into full-fledged programs. So in addition to the Youth Operational Board, we run a drop-in center. There's a town skate park located adjacent to our building. We have a mentoring program. We have an apprenticeship program, and we provide sexual health education in the schools using an evidence-based curriculum. And then we also provide support around counseling and advocacy support, which can cover a range of things. So we're hiring for a director of development. The person in this position is the bridge between our mission and what we are able to do. People who succeed at Railroad Street are really excited about the mission and excited about the work and excited to share it. And that's particularly true of this role. We've spent the last year going through our database, understanding where we are in terms of the prospects, and we're well poised to kind of jump into deeper relationship building and growing all of these relationships that have been seeded into more meaningful relationships and, of course, larger gifts. We get to experience on a regular basis what happens when youth are invited into leadership in their own lives and also in our community. Whatever ways that young people choose to share their lives with us end up being really profound.